The Scenic was one of the most popular MPVs, many arguing it defined the whole category. And it was massively popular for Renault. Long distances, packed full of family, kids, luggage, were its raison d'etre. The latest incarnation has turned into an SUV, of course. And relative to the size of the original, it's bigger in every direction. So does that make it a more comfortable, clever, capable road tripper? We're all going on a trip to the Netherlands with Flaviana, her sister Ceshi's boyfriend George, and our daughter Aurelia. How will it cope with 5 people and lots of luggage? Will it live up to the Scenic's name? And obviously, how difficult is it driving an EV to the Netherlands? So here it is, the Renault Scenic. And here is a trip to the Netherlands for windmills, tulips, and a bit of culture. Right, first things first, putting the UK sticker on and loading the boot with our luggage, although I didn't actually need to bother with the sticker as it's already on the registration plate. The boot is a pretty good size at 545 litres, although we needed to remove the false floor to comfortably give enough space for both our family's stuff and the cases for Cecilia and George, who we'd be picking up from the station tomorrow. We're leaving home with 85% battery. It's telling me that's 307 miles or 494 kilometres. The first stop is Aurelia's school, and showing off the fancy solar bay panoramic roof. The Scenic uses the Google operating system, and it's brilliant at telling you the sort of battery percentage you'll have when you reach a destination, and if it thinks you'll need to charge, it'll tell you where best to go. We then drove on to Ashford, where we would stay the night. And by the way, I had to do a voiceover just on this part because any video I recorded on the iPhone didn't record audio when it was connected to the car wirelessly. That was hours of wasted footage. Now let's kick back and enjoy some bossa nova while we drive to the hotel in Ashford. And for those that hate voiceovers, this is the only one, by the way.
It's prettier than I thought it would be.
Nice. Yeah, it's
massive.
It's just massive.
Oh, look, there are bunk beds here. There's also a sofa bed.
Bunk beds? Really? Oh, yeah.
I want to sleep on the bunk bed down home.
We've had a nice night at the Conningbrook Hotel, and now we are going to pick up Cheshi and George from the train station.
Are you comfortable?
There's loads and loads of them.
Look at the top.
What's it doing?
It closes. And now I'll open
Oh
it.
no, I don't like that. That makes me feel like I'm in a Netflix blimmin' Charlie Brooker Black Mirror kind of thing.
Really? Cheshi's having a nice...
Stuffing your face.
What's that? A croissant or something?
I'm having the almond croissant.
And we're on our way to Le Shuttle.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Why does it have a French name?
Because it's half French.
Yeah, half.
Okay, well,
So
it's been called...
then it should be called the...
It's been called Eurotunnel
guess
for ages,
Shuttle.
so...
So Shuttle is actually English and Le is French.
I guess so.
So, oh yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, I think they're allowed to.
Yeah.
The middle bit, is it comfortable, Cheshi? Because actually, I prefer when the middle is also like a seat, while this it kind of pokes up. And
We're confident.
really?
Confident it pops up.
Okay.
I think it's rare to find a car these days that has a proper middle back seat. You know?
But that's what I had asked you for this car.
I kind of assumed that this was a bit bigger, so I thought it would have it, but yeah.
Can you change the colours of the lights and the doors?
Yes, you can. Yeah, the LED lights everywhere, yeah.
Like a green or a pink.
I think it might be dependent, wait a minute, I think it's dependent on the drive mode, so if I change it to...
So if you're in sport,
Is
it
it-
goes red.
Yeah, so if I go... Is it green now, yeah?
Is that eco mode?
That's eco. And if I go to sport mode,
It's definitely be red. What does red represent? Is it anger or is it like lust?
Passion.
Passion.
Bon voyage.
If you have to do PP, we do it now, okay? What do you think? Shall we do some bathroom usage?
Well, yeah. I mean, I might just plug in and charge for a bit since
What
we've
time
got a little
is
bit.
it?
Well, it's
Okay.
9:52. We've got a bit of time. Okay, so we're at the terminal and I've just plugged in to charge the car up a little bit. We're here with 55% battery and no idea how long we're going to be here for, but we'll just get a little charge. If you need them, there are loads of Tesla chargers there and quite a few of these EV box NG chargers as well. Only 49 pence if you use the Electroverse card. Hello there.
Hi.
Lane number 2. Okay. Okay, thank you.
On the screen, it says my driving, and it says since start, safety score 100 out of 100, but eco score 84 out of 100.
Yeah.
What does that mean? And is it actually going to advise you on how to improve your eco score?
It just means that my consumption, because we were driving on the motorway for a little bit, so it's not quite as eco as it would be if I was just pootling around a village.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so that's still not bad, you know.
And
So what would you have to do?
Safety?
I have no idea. Maybe if I was braking a lot harshly, then maybe that goes
Crashing
less.
into people.
And maybe if I crashed, that would go down a bit. It's just a bit of gamification, I think, you know. Why have you brought your Kindle?
Just think I might just chill on the side with my book.
What is useful stuff?
Well, this is talking about the itinerary. No?
I finished.
Okay, we'll just repeat it quickly for the viewers.
So tonight when we arrive, maybe we go to a restaurant.
We could kayak today, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to bring my swimming trunks. Not that I think I'm doing any swimming, but
Yeah, it was a doubt in my mind whether I should bring
it's such a
swimming.
mistake.
And then tomorrow we go to Keukenhof, or whatever, however you pronounce it, to see the tulip.
That's the tulip place, okay.
And then the day after we go and visit Gogh, and perhaps we cook at night or we go to the other restaurant, we'll see. And then the day after we're going to see the windmills at Zanseschans or something. And then we go to Amsterdam and we go to an Indonesian restaurant next to our hotel, Alexander, that is called Kartika. Aurelia definitely wants to try some poffertjes. Eh, Aurelia? Eh?
Is Dutch a lot of stews or not?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of fried things.
Yeah.
Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take
Vediamo?
this beautiful that I've got.
Poor George was trying to sleep.
Yeah, but he's got his own music on.
So that's saying 29 minutes to get to 80%.
We'll just leave the car here.
I can't believe this. I've never
Is he
seen anything
smoking?
like this before.
Because it looks like it's a normal
I know that.
station. So
Yeah.
it's like, you can just leave it.
I really wish it told me the charging speed in here, though. Do you want a can of Frank?
What's the chance? Bitterbollen.
Classy.
I'm gonna try bitterbollen.
Okay, we've had some lunch. We've been in there for about an hour and we're pretty much fully charged actually. Stop.
So how do you drive this?
So,
With this,
yeah.
drive, reverse, neutral, park. Anything else I need to know?
No.
Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake.
You're just like that really loud. Senti la
So I park here, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, stunning.
Yeah.
We got it with 40%, so we got 8% more than it thought. Wow, it's stunning.
I'm hungry, can we eat?
Put lemon on, can you spray lemon on yours? What is this?
Salad. You see that?
Yeah. We're off to see some tulips this morning, so we're going to Keukenhof. Not sure how long it takes to get there. Let's have a look. There should be chargers there if they're not already being used. We got 35% battery, 97 miles. Don't know why that hasn't changed the kilometres.
It's just this road in the middle of water.
Yeah.
How cool.
Wow.
Look at them trying to kiss each other and take a selfie.
Look at the windmill.
Hi, hello.
Behind the tree.
Are there any chargers for the electric vehicle?
Get place for opladen.
We did windmill.
Sì.
Antonio, имам място за зареждане.
Charger? Charger.
Две по тревата.
No, you're gonna have to beep.
Oh, I hate beeping.
No,
I know,
don't
but
beep.
literally
Don't let
gonna
them.
have to be there all the
They're
time.
going right there.
Let them go. Okay, but people are ridiculous though. Look, she's going back in the middle. Oh!
Ecco, l'hanno visto.
Jackie.
Go straight then. See, that's the good thing of electric car. You also get to be
Close to
closer.
them, yeah.
Feels a bit cheeky, doesn't it?
I know, look how all of the people are looking at us as if...
No, they're looking because it's a weird car.
Okay, we're plugged in and... Oh, that's telling me the charge speed on the left then. So just 6 kilowatts.
Com cabelos cor de mel singela, seu nome é Mabel, é uma menina cheia de vida. Se vamos para a praia, não esquece a sandália. Se pudesse organizava a estrela. Se a casa está vazia um dia, também vou ficar feliz saber que você é você.
I got them with butter, that is the original way.
Mama, stay on that. I need your phone, Papa. We're moving. Mama.
Oh no, actually you see it.
Com cabelos cor de mel singela, seu nome é Mabel, é uma menina cheia de vida. Se vamos para a praia, não esquece a sandália e se olha pro céu. Se pudesse organizava a estrela. Se a casa está vazia um dia, também vão ficar e te ver crescer. Me faz tão feliz saber que você é você.
Sounds good.
George, this ones are here to attack you.
They must get fed all the time.
Are they ever happy? We're never gonna get this kayak back.
Is that a happy hiss or a...
Yes, the-
I think it might be coming back to get us.
What, you're gonna wheat? You just asked everyone for wheat.
I didn't need wheat.
Yeah, but you've got loads of f***ing wheat.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day, but windy, but a beautiful day, and we're off to Doorwerth to see a friend of ours.
Should we record this, Andrew? This bloody stupid CarPlay doesn't work.
Yeah, darling, do you want to film on my phone while you're moaning about it?
Yeah, so this CarPlay doesn't work reliably and consistently.
Because it's connected to more than one device? Is that the problem?
Maybe somebody else should disconnect. Is anyone else
I'm not connected at all.
It's difficult
Fabiana,
'cause-
are you connected?
Yeah,
it's difficult because we don't know who is connected. It should say a name, really, shouldn't it?
it does say actually both yours and mine. If I go to Bluetooth, it just says Mr. K connected. And Andrew and Fayana's phone, it doesn't say connected, but it still doesn't work.
I tried to play and then it doesn't play. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's completely random.
Can you not change it for
Love.
George is also the worst, can I just say, just for...
I'm sorry, but
Otherwise
I've
it's
managed
not-
to connect it multiple times.
Otherwise
have I
it's not a fair review. But if you click on that musical note, the other one, Bluetooth audio.
Yeah, Bluetooth audio, let's try that.
There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Honestly, guys.
Do you know what I hate the most about this? Is that Julia's now going to think she's some kind of bloody expert.
What happened now?
Stopped.
I stopped, Fabiana. What have you done? It's not working again.
Go back on Bluetooth
No,
audio.
it's fine.
Is it? But it's not working.
Sources. What if you click on sources? Bluetooth audio again.
No.
See, it's not.
So it's not George's fault.
It's certainly not my fault.
Are you playing it, George?
Well, yes, I'm trying to, but it doesn't work. Oh, there you go.
I had something. Oh yeah.
I don't know about Sheeran, but also I dream about Sheeran so much. And I wonder if he dreams about me. But he doesn't know who I am.
It's 4 kilowatts. All right. Well, better than nothing.
I just say, put that shit on. Look, it sounds. It sounds.
I watch the Lord of the Rings twice a year.
Anytime George has got a little cold, he needs to watch Lord of the Rings.
No,
Because he says it heals him.
It does.
And the last, he watches the extended edition, so it could be that he's been at home and he's watched just one movie because they last 5 hours or something.
No, Roman tried, and he has the sound bar. It looks like the whole house was shaking.
Bob ha messo pure fresh tulips in the face.
Wait.
Prison vehicle.
Chef.
A poop!
Oh, it's the Pope
Yes. Yes. Okay, I got another one.
No, we can't do the other one. No.
Window.
Flag.
The window scraper. What's it called?
Wiper. Mini Cooper.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, right, we're back to the car. So I'll disconnect from here.
I think you should explain what you're doing.
Tonight I'm making a cherry tomato pasta. Very simple, just a bit of garlic, the garlic clove in there, cherry tomatoes cut in half, a bit of salt on it, lots of oil, and a bit of basil in there. Don't cook it too much because it turns to mush, you still want a little bit of texture. Just get a fork and squish it down a little bit and leave some a little bit more whole.
And what is salt called in the Netherlands?
Salt is called zout. Anyway. All good, that'll be done soon. Got some linguine in here, and that's going to be cooked al dente, which, depending on how good the pasta is going to be sort of 8 to 10 minutes. So, very important that it's al dente because there are 2 Italians in the house. And linguine, by the way, it means little tongues in Italian. That's those fingers. Bit too al dente. I think it'll probably look better than it actually tastes. Cool, that'll do.
Really good, Nione, bravo. The simple pasta is the best.
Okay, so we're going to see the windmills. There might be chargers there, but I'm not sure. But after that, we just have to go to Amsterdam, which isn't too far away, so it's fine. So what do we all think of the apartment then?
Very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We used the kayaks, and there was no restrictions on actually using them and going in the water, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised, because it feels like the Netherlands is a place with rules like the UK. If we were in the UK, it would have been like, you can't go in the water between this time and this time. You can't do anything. But here, it was so chill. You could have used them anytime.
Yeah, right.
And we were able to go anywhere we liked. Yeah, it was great.
But it was good, I think. Today we're going to see the windmills at Zanskans. So we'll park here for a few hours, and we won't fully charge the battery, but it's fine. Just nice to graze and top up wherever we stop. What does it keep getting stuck on, do you think?
It might be in the water bottle again.
Oh yeah?
So look, it's an electric van.
Oh, it is?
You probably already took a picture of it though.
No, I didn't. All good. Okay. Flaviana's gone over to the windmill already. Flaviana's waiting for us as always.
So we're here, then we have to go. Yeah.
Pancake restaurant.
Paint
Mill, oil mill, sawmill.
Spice mill.
So this is the rough outside shape. For the inside I use a different machine. This is a spoon drill. And the drill is also directed by a model. This one. More than half of the weight is water. I'll try to show you. That's not mine. It's water from the tree. So we let it dry slowly 3 to 4 weeks and then polish it on the sandpaper belt. And the result is very light and tough with the shoe for a child of 4 years old. Looks kind of big, but the shoes are bigger than normal shoes. They are officially approved safety shoes. Very strong, holds 750 kilograms. You can drop a rock on your foot is quite safe. They're warm in the winter and once they're dry, waterproof. I would advise you to wear them with thick woolen socks for cushioning and comfort, and necessary is 1 finger space. If they're too tight, you get blisters if they're too small, so you need finger space. And then they're good for you because they have an orthopedic shape, they're good for your posture. So that's why we still wear wooden shoes after 1,000 years. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice holiday.
So I think I'm side.
He looks quite smiley, doesn't he?
There for a long time.
George, I thought that was you. Do you like busy places?
Sheep and goats.
The cheese, no, I don't want to taste it.
Why?
Because people might sneeze on it.
She got it fresh from the...
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a young goat cheese with honey and thyme.
Is that the one your favorite?
Yeah.
Goat cheese with honey and thyme.
So George, what can you tell us about these windmills?
They're thatched.
Yeah, we should have gone.
That is
Good.
the extent of my knowledge.
We should have gone in the museum first, really, to actually get some facts. Anyway, all these windmills are all for different things. There's one for soaring. There's one for dyeing stuff. Obviously, flour, grinding flour and making
Coffee.
Oh, there's coffee. Yeah. Chocolate as well, making chocolate. Anyway, so they're all along this whole area. Loads of different windmills, and obviously the proximity to the water means it was good for trade. They can go straight on boats and take their chocolate or whatever else to different places. So, but they're absolutely stunning. These are all not in use now. They're kind of decorative. Well, they're still in use for fleecing tourists, I think George said. Some of the windmills you can get in for free, others you need a ticket, which is €30 per person.
I don't think we found a free one yet, though.
No?
No.
I thought there was a free one. The clogs were free, weren't
The clogs were free.
they? Yeah,
And the cheese.
and the cheese, obviously, yeah. But yeah, it's stunning here. Very windy, which means that they've probably located these perfectly.
Dan een vogel in de lentezon, liever dan een visje in een oud viskom. Ik heb een meulen bij de meulen, ik ken ik al van jou. Hoi, hoi, goed.
It's great when you think about it that they had all these windmills. They have all these windmills doing stuff. They're using the wind energy like hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Yes, they should have stuck with that.
Yeah.
Look at all those little houses, how beautiful they are. The little bridge there.
The next stop is Amsterdam. Okay, so to disconnect, we just use this little card and put that there. It's green, and you can remove it.
Look at the sun.
See.
I think you have to take the ticket, Tanyanya.
Oh, really? Okay. So there are loads and loads of charges all the way along. You see all these blue signs?
Are you on filming duty again?
George is on filming duty, yeah.
I can trust your daughter.
Because
Why don't you ask your wife?
Say goodbye to the car, I'm not coming back.
it goes green for a bit and then it'll go blue when it's charging. If it works. It doesn't work, is it?
It's not gone blue yet.
Okay, so it's 3 hours 14 until it's fully charged. Look at there's the fancy pole stars just out there.
The fancy what?
Pole stars. Two pole stars.
No, just a car you're talking about.
All right.
Fancy pole stars. Look at all.
There she is.
Oh, look at all this.
We're going to Hotel Alexander, which is where we stayed last time we came to Amsterdam. It was a pretty good location, it was reasonably priced, it was comfortable, all the rest of it. So we're staying here. We'll drop off our stuff and then get ready to go out for an Indonesian meal tonight. Can't wait.
But we are looking inside probably. Zoom in, Ania. Cazzo si vede se no.
What do you fancy, George?
I think I'm going to have bovine, because I feel like I recognise it.
Thank you. So we're in a place called Bar Central at the moment, and we've just had some natural wine. So I had the Silvana, and what did you have, Cheshi?
It was just the orange wine of the day. She actually didn't say the name, but it was from Emilia Romagna.
Okay, and George, what did you have?
I had a red wine from the Loire Valley.
Okay, and these are natural wines, so they're not filtered. They're natural wines. But Cheshi here is doing a course on wine at the moment. So, what did you think of your wine?
I love natural wines, so I was very happy with my wine, but the wine course I'm doing is very much like a classical wine course, so the people of my wine course wouldn't be happy with me saying that I love natural wine, because they're all a bit, I don't want to say snob. Imagine if they watch this.
I know.
I don't want to say snob, but they're like so passionate about the classic way of making wine that they think natural winemakers are a bit cheeky.
Okay. A bit cheeky.
A bit cheeky.
Okay. So that's the wine segment of this, and now we're going to go to an Indonesian restaurant, which I'm very, very excited about.
Me too, can't wait.
And this will be the first time that Cheshi and George have had rijsttafel, which means rice table in Dutch, and it's delicious. Well, I hope it's delicious. It was delicious in Bali. I don't know if it's delicious here. Anyway, now we shall go to the Indonesian restaurant.
You're gonna have to be ready.
I'm almost ready.
Siete pronti a fare un cin-cin? For holiday, un cin.
Chin, 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 Bella. Chin, chin,
I
George.
can't remember who I've chin.
Chin. So that's a homemade peanut, sweet chili, and this is an Indonesian sambal made with candle nuts.
What is it? Have you had a candle nut before?
Yes, I've had a candle nut. When we made some Balinese food, I had to find. You get them from Asian stores.
Oh, thank you.
You're very good. With beans with spicy coconut sauce, beef stew that we cook with soya bean sauce, fried potatoes that we marinate with red pepper sauce, boiled eggs that we serve with spicy coconut milk, chicken fillet with ginger and a soya sauce, gado-gado, that one is the Indonesian traditional salad with peanut sauce, daging rendang, that one is the beef with coriander sauce, yam Bali, that one is the spicy chicken fillet with spicy lemongrass, tempe bumbu kuning, that one is the soya beans mixed together with fried tofu's that we cook with Korean coconut, Indonesian pickle as a side dish, the sweet shredded ground coconut, try to use it only with rice.
Have you had the rendang yet, George?
Already, can you taste this?
George is my cameraman.
I feel like an assistant. I'm really enjoying it. I feel quite important.
When I do go to Korea,
I'll come with you, yeah.
So you can
as my cameraman.
You can say I become cameraman.
No, because I've been servicing Andrew now.
Anyway, so this is a cassava.
Yeah, maybe you take the.
Cassava cracker. And this is sambal. It's so good. No, water's the worst thing. No, that's good.
Ha finito il vino, del vino si parte male.
It is hot.
That sambal is amazing.
You remember when we made it? So when we were in Bali and we spent 15k on our honeymoon.
Why do you have to mention the 15k on the honeymoon?
Because
No, based on the YouTube video.
because am I okay here?
Sì, but you can't say down there. He's gonna
Can I
lose
just say
followers.
that we spent £200 on the wedding? We just went to the pub. £200 for everyone. Not many invitees. So I had inheritance from my dead mother. Fanculo.
That you're supposed to do.
Can't I spend it for my own honeymoon? It's a beautiful hotel. And Nyanyo and I got the worst massage in the world. They almost killed us, I think. We had lunch in the spa restaurant that was supposed to be healthy.
Okay.
And they gave us the ingredients to create our own sambal. They gave us the lime, they gave us the chili, they gave us the salt, they gave us a little pestle that we had to do it. And that was amazing.
Let's have a look. That's very nice.
Is your turn again.
I think he came next to Shishi because she's wearing the tiger, the leopard, the things, the sort of feline.
Sì, the Facebook. Relax.
I just met my friend Felix for a coffee and a pastry, and that was lovely to see him. I should have filmed it actually. We had a great conversation about EVs in Europe and charging and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, next time I see him I'll film it. Okay, I'm going to go now to, don't know what the plan is. I think we're going to go to a market now and get some traditional Dutch things.
No, ti stavo tagliando una cosa del cibo.
Ma non hai scritto qualcosa?
This is the Albert Cuyp. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. The Albert Cuyp market. And there are lots and lots of street food stalls to try here.
Voglio un giganto.
It's okay. But it probably needs a sauce, doesn't it? Oysters.
On a juice stand, so I don't really understand how that works.
Io sono Cheshire Wine Face.
And pesce d'aprile. Oh, c'è pesce d'aprile.
It's the 1st of April. It's the fish of April.
The fish of eight.
You meant to do it before 12
That's
a.m.
exactly what I said.
It's only before 12, but otherwise it's unlucky, Nyanyo says. We don't have that.
That looks like really good fresh fish, doesn't it? Wow. Yeah, lots of sort of fried fish and things.
Oh, let's do that. Let's do that.
Poi il panino con la ringa, con il merluzzo, col salmone. Niente.
So what have we got? We've got obviously chips, mussels, prawns. What's this here? Just fish.
The mussel.
What do we think?
Is so good.
No, mussel, amazing. How excited are you, Piglet?
There we go. This is for the young lady. Enjoy it. Very hot. Keep it hot.
Try to keep it level, like this.
Yeah.
Start eating on one side each, and in the middle there's going to be a sticky surprise.
Thank you very much.
You have to eat at the same time then, yeah.
Hot. Hot.
Is it the best?
It is.
So this is a stroop waffle, which I've pronounced incorrectly. This is a fancy one with chocolate. So what it is, it's just a waffle, very, very thin waffle with caramel squeezed on the inside. So.
Really good.
Very good. Yeah, that's delicious. Now I'll try with the chocolate.
Happy.
I don't know which side I prefer, but yeah, delicious. Oh wow.
It's with the spice, cardamom.
Cardamom.
I mix it here. On hot sand. You can have it black or with milk.
Okay, I'm going to have a black. Yeah, black one of them, yeah.
With cardamom, yeah?
Yes, please. Thank you. I think that's it, thank you. Oh god, that's amazing. Raw herring, but with pickle and onion. And it's a sort of a sour, slightly fishy, but not too fishy. And it's not even mine, but that's delicious, yeah.
I think it's good.
How do you pronounce Van Gogh?
Probably Van Gogh.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Because in Italy we say Van Gogh. I wonder.
You say yes, you say Van Gogh. In America they say Van Gogh. In English we say Van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh, George?
Yeah, I quite like that.
It doesn't even work as a pun, does it? I'm just going to go drop off some Vincent van Gogh stuff to the car, and then we're going to go to a cocktail bar. We finished charging, so I'll disconnect. There are so many chargers here that I don't really have to move the car, but I will anyway. And you can see at 100% it's reporting 320 miles. Thank you very much. So we're at a wine bar now called Paskamer, which is fantastic. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Van Gogh Museum because it's probably the best museum. I think it's the best museum I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you know what? We haven't talked about it, but I said the exact same thing.
Did you? I was wondering that because I said it to Flaviana and then I had to run to the car. But because you get the whole story of his life and you really get an appreciation of his work, which I never had before because I was just thought, okay, it's Van Gogh. You see it all of the time, you know. What? No. I'm saying it's the best museum I've been to. I thought it was amazing. It's the.
No, he said that before being to the museum, he didn't like Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Why not?
No.
You didn't appreciate.
I didn't appreciate Van Gogh very much because. No, I didn't get an appreciation of it. But when you do the audio tour.
Really, the audio thing is so helpful.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's a microphone.
There was something to eat. Be careful.
and 2 of the canal, and 1 of the
Aurelia, guarda. Metti a posto, dai.
I smell nice.
Thank you, darling. Remind me what this was again?
fish cake.
Fish cake, oh, okay.
Well, look, people have got something here.
Oh. Good. Good lord. Oh lord, that's the best fish cake ever. I would also like a pickled sardine, actually. Best museum I've been to, but make sure you book because it doesn't get busy because they limit the amount of people that go there, which actually makes it an even better an experience because it's not too busy. Isn't that the best fish cake?
Good.
It really is. This place is so good. I'd be tempted to move to Amsterdam just for this place.
I'm moving now.
Next, we're going to get a cruise, and we're racing Cheshire and George. We're on the tram.
Overstappen op.
Eccoli! Choose the wine here.
Okay.
Okay. You have to choose some wine as well.
Is there any internet or not?
From La France.
Yeah, what I was
from
going
the
to
little.
say is because, you know, we had such nice wine and now we're going to...
I've actually had a little look on Vivino, and it's a 3.8 with 98 reviews. They comment on the robust, fruity flavour.
Okay.
So, what do I have a huge glass?
Chin chin.
Sailor drop.
I think it's got a very robust
Li
fruity
sta
flavour.
tirando, vedi?
Actually, I'm getting more minerality.
Are you?
So the audio is starting now.
Che dice?
It's talking about water bowls.
It's for kids. Do you want the adult one?
Yeah.
You want the adult?
I want to know about water bowls.
Tata, il mio è in Dutch.
Okay.
In French, actually.
It's 3.
Me lo metti in italiano?
What do you mean free? Oh, for Italian?
No, vabbè, metto in inglese, magari una
two
cosa
is English.
diversa. Ti muovi avanti.
Herb cheese, mature cheese.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. It's not illuminated yet. Yeah, or too early.
Next time, I'm coming here.
You can't. That's
You
where
have your own console.
That's where kings and queens stay at the Waldorf. Kings and queens would stay at the Waldorf Astoria.
Yeah, well, the men said hello to me, so I'm welcome.
Okay.
And it's always busy here. There's no neighbors.
Great! What a count! It's written in green.
And it's always busy. I don't understand. Because beer is not for free.
Say the name. He's not saying the name out loud.
But he doesn't even know.
Darling, what's it called?
Being named after Immanuel Kant. It's called Water Kant.
Okay.
Ecco gli ubriaconi, here the drunks.
Where does this go?
So many electric taxis here. We've got an E-Nero, a Volkswagen ID5, Ioniq Electric, another E-Nero. You have almost 3 lanes of traffic really. You've got the cyclists, which seem to have priority. So you've got cyclists, then you've got cars, and then you've also got the trams. And you can find yourself kind of getting run over by any one of those three. But yeah, you've really got to have your wits about you. Given there are so many people that are completely stoned walking around Amsterdam and drunk, obviously, it's a miracle really, more people don't get run over. This cappuccino is really, really good. It's made in a proper Italian style, so it's not too hot. And it's delicious.
Why do you always put your eyebrows up when you drink?
Do I? I like that. I always put my eyebrows up when I drink. Do I?
He couldn't let out his pee or his poo.
So we've checked out of the hotel and now we're going to put stuff in the car and then we're going to drive to Le Shuttle. And I think the booking is 3:15, I think. And I think it's about 11:15 at the moment. So I think we've got plenty of time.
Jabbeke.
We're here with 65% battery. We're not going to get very fast charging speed really, because we're at quite a high state of charge. But it's fine. It says 11 minutes to 80%. %. Stop. Stop them.
We've been given U5, and U5 is supposed to start at 5:45, but it says delayed until 6:45 for some reason. No, vai, Gnagna. Don't stop.
Hello. Sorry, it's not possible today for earlier train.
Oh, okay.
Okay, your departure is in 1 hour.
Okay. We're a bit late. We missed our booking and we have to wait about 40 minutes. We've got more than enough battery, so we don't have to charge here. But if we did, there are loads of chargers here. So there's all these NG ones. And then over there's lots of Tesla superchargers. So after this, the plan is to go to Canterbury and we're going to drop off Cheshire and George, and the rest of us are going to stay the night.
There's a big one.
Le tunnel sous les Mages. Look at that, there's a parrot on there. So you can bring parrots and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
We booked the Eurotunnel crossing on the cheapest tariff available, which is theoretically not changeable, and we had booked it for 3:15, but we were not gonna make it. We were gonna make it maybe at 4:15, and Gnagno tried to change it for 4:15, but there was a surcharge of £58 to £68 depending on the time.
The hips a bit too.
But we decided not to pay, and you come here and yet you don't have to pay. They put you on the next available one, which turned out to be just 40 minutes after we arrived, so that was fine, without paying anything. So that's just something to know. If you have booked the non-changeable one and you're late, you're still not gonna have to pay. You might wait a bit longer than now, because now it's not a holiday, so it might have been quicker to put us in this one. But you don't need to actually change it. But it might be different on peak times like Saturdays and holiday time.
I don't know what it's like with ferries. I've got a feeling that there are more crossings. I'm definite there are more crossings on this. So you probably find, if you were thinking, do you do the ferry or do you do Le Shuttle? I think we would always do Le Shuttle because of this kind of flexibility. What do you think?
Yeah.
Good.
Did you work out, is it only the front seats that have the bum warmer?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is there anything else that's unique to only the front?
Well, there's a heated steering wheel and heated front seats, but there's no ventilated seats on this, interestingly.
Ventilated seats, what's that? Clears all the farts away.
Clears all the farts, yeah.
Sucks all the farts out.
How comfortable is it in the back then?
I'm comfortable.
Cheshire?
What about your shoulders?
Our shoulders kind of go one over the other. Because of the way that the seat is designed, you kind of move a bit into the centre. But there's loads of leg room. It's at the top, the way there's less room. So even though you've got your seat quite far back, Andrew, I've still got I've got a foot between my knee and your seat.
Right. And do your feet go under the seat?
My feet do go under the seat,
okay.
yeah.
No, that's
just.
But you're more comfortable when I drive then.
Well, yeah, because when you
I'm
drive,
forward,
you're way forward.
Yeah. And Chichi?
So the middle seat is not very comfortable. It's probably fine for, if you're just driving around.
Quick journeys.
For a quick journey, yeah. Not for a road trip.
Yeah. Because it's not a proper seat.
No, it's just a flat surface.
Yeah, it's not even flat. It's like bumpy, so you can't actually sit on it in a way,
Yeah.
You squash it,
and then obviously, what the benefit that George is saying about the feet, I don't have, because the thing is here. It's still quite a lot of space because I'm short.
Yeah, if Aurelia had sat in the middle, it would be more comfortable.
I think that's probably what we should have done, because still obviously it's got a seat under a bum anyway.
Exactly. That's why I had asked the Gnagno to get a proper 5-seat, and he didn't listen to the wife.
The numb bum is the main downside.
I think in the old days, you used to get more kind of 3 adult seats in the back of cars, and I think these days cars are getting wider, but I think there's so much safety stuff going on the sides that I think it's encroaching on the space available in the back. But okay, so other than the seating, which was a bit of a fail then, and I accept full responsibility.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I going to do? Well, I'm not going to do anything about it. What can I do about it? I just apologise profusely.
I will accept a massage voucher.
Okay.
I've liked the roof.
Yeah, the roof is cool, isn't it?
The roof is really good.
And it feels quite open, does it, in the back? You don't feel too claustrophobic?
Yeah, I don't feel claustrophobic.
No. I love it.
And the boot space was pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
And just the drive itself was quite smooth, was it? And relaxing?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was relaxing. You kept falling asleep, didn't you?
Yeah.
I would say the biggest challenge we've encountered was the Bluetooth.
Overall, then, if you could give it a score out of 5, what would you give it? Well, your score's going to be skewed, though, because you were stuck in the middle.
If I'm sitting on George's seat, I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
I'll give it 3 out of 5.
Why? What's your problem?
My problem is that it doesn't have a proper seat in the middle. That I feel squashed in the front as well.
You feel squashed in the front? Really?
Yeah, I feel like I'm no, I know, but I feel like I'm underground. I feel like I'm low.
Did you put the seat up high though?
No, because then I touch the top.
Because Andrew's seat is higher.
Yeah, this seat's higher.
Well, yeah, I feel like I'm in a race car. I'm super low attached to the bottom.
But this is kind of an SUV style, so.
Also, there's no visibility at the back. The window at the back is so small that I don't see anything. I always looked at the side mirrors to actually check if I had any car behind me, because it's a very silly window there.
Well, especially with Cheshire sat in the back. That obscures.
But even if Chichi wasn't sat in the back, there's a thing coming down from the roof that really stops the vision. I don't think it's a very comfortable car. I don't like it. I don't get a good vibe from it. No.
Okay.
The only good thing is the thing on top. That's the only cool thing.
But I really like that.
Yeah.
The roof.
I think the roof is cool. I think it's nice to drive. No?
It's okay. No, I also hate the lever for drive and reverse on that side, because instead I always do the wipers.
Oh yeah, that's the same problem you had with the Megane.
I hate that. I'm sure there's also something else that I don't like, but you know, yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah, it's drivable, it's fine, but you know, I wouldn't buy it for 45k. What the heck?
What's the starting price?
Starts at 37,495. So the starting one wouldn't have the fancy roof.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say definitely get that.
Without the roof, it would be a 2 out of 5.
So I've never been in a long journey electric vehicle before, and it felt like we were just in a, like the charging, it didn't feel like we were ever waiting to charge.
No.
Or anything like that.
No, we weren't. We were only.
It felt exactly the same.
We were just charging when we were parked. Really,
Yeah.
we didn't once.
When we had the lunch.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We didn't once wait for the car, did we?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is quite nice. But that's also a benefit of the Netherlands and their good charging. You know, because they've got.
Charges everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're here in good old England.
Yay! Cheshi, what do you think?
Cheshire wants to move to Amsterdam, so maybe this will be a regular trip
Yes.
in the future.
I think it's a tad too far, actually.
It's quite long.
Yeah, it would have made more sense to get the plane. But you know,
I still like the driving.
it was
though.
good to you know, go with the car in different places, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You get a freedom.
Yeah.
You get a freedom, I think. But it's just really, and also, I mean, the roads themselves were fine. Really, it was only that traffic
was
around
a lot of
Antwerp.
traffic,
It was
yeah.
just the traffic around Antwerp was particularly bad.
Feels like we've been stuck in traffic a lot.
But we played the song game.
Oh, can I just say, I think the sound quality in here is very
Sound
good.
quality is really
Yeah,
good.
the sound is good.
Yeah, the sound quality is really good.
The Harman Kardon sound system is brilliant. Again, that's in the top spec that we're driving.
There's lots of chargers in the back, so we could all have our phones on
Oh,
charge.
yeah.
So literally all of us could be on charge. And if Cecilia wasn't here, there's more chargers inside the
little table.
thing.
Ah, true. So you got 2 USB-C there.
Yeah.
You got 2 USB-C there. Was there one in here?
Yeah.
2 here.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, and you've got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and wireless charging. That is a lot,
I
actually.
think if this was a family of 4, this would be perfect. Because also, when you bring that down, you've got the stands to put your phones in.
Yeah.
So the children could, or me, could watch something
Yeah.
hands-free. I think if you're a family of 4, I would give it a higher rating.
One of the reasons we're staying in Canterbury tonight is so we can go to a restaurant called Il Posticino, which is one that we used to go to all the time when we lived here. And yeah, it's absolutely delicious. What's that disapproving look?
It's the look of people who want to enjoy the moment, look around the houses that we used to walk past, rather than just staring in front. Look, oh.
Okay, I was only filming myself, I wasn't bothering you.
This gives me a lot of nostalgia.
We used to live just around here. This was our local pub.
And we just went there once.
We just went there once, yeah. And here we are, Il Posticino. Okay, so
In the video.
I've got some pigeon, and then what have you got? Some mussels?
Yes.
And Aurelia has a sort of a charcuterie kind of board. This is pici, which is traditionally a Tuscan style of pasta with
Pisci.
sì, pici, with the Tuscan pork and fennel ragu. And Flaviana here has fregola, which is a Sardinian, it's almost like a chunky couscous in a sort of seafood. And the black there is the black of octopus or squid, or whatever the hell they use, squid ink. So that's what we've got, with some samphire on top of that. So we're approaching the end of the journey. We're now leaving Canterbury and we're going to go back to East Sussex. Beautiful weather. We've had such good weather this whole time. It's been amazing. And we're back home with 20% battery and still 70 miles left. Ciao, chicks. The efficiency ended up being on average 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour. It's probably a bit better than I expected. The trip in total was 515 miles. Overall, it's pleasant to drive. The sound was great. The navigation was pretty good, both Google Maps and also using CarPlay. Either way, it's fantastic. The screen is lovely and detailed. So the only real issues were that wireless CarPlay and Bluetooth audio were a bit glitchy when trying to connect with multiple devices. So it's not George's fault. We didn't ever really resolve that.
Are you playing it, George?
Well, yes, I'm trying to, but it doesn't work.
And of course the big thing was that Flaviana was expecting there to be 3 proper full-size seats in the back, and there weren't. Like every other modern car, it's 2 proper seats for adults and 1 in the middle that's only really good for children. So Aurelia should have been sat there and not Cheshie the whole time. But it was a good test. Now Flaviana's uncle has an old MPV and that's got 3 proper full-size seats in the back. But you don't get that these days unless you get a 6 or a 7-seater. So most modern cars are really just 4.5 seats. And in terms of the whole journey, it was all very easy really. I mean, like George said earlier, we didn't have to wait for the car to charge at all. And that's not because the car charges particularly fast. It's kind of a standard charging speed really these days. But it's just there are so many chargers in the Netherlands that you can just charge when you're parked. And even on the rapid chargers on the way back and the way there and the motorway, you're still just charging when you're parked and you're eating anyway. So it was all just very easy, I think. And I'll be interested to know what your thoughts are. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please press the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of other videos. And I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.